Actually, yeah, I'm back. But actually, before we talk to Trixie and tell her that Artie's back, let's go over here and talk to Kid.
Hey kid,
What is it, Squirt?
how long have you and Trixie been going out?
You mean knocking boots? Oh, about a year now.
That's a long time.
Tell me about it. I keep meaning to dump her for a newer model. Then she starts singing at me, and I remember why we got together in the first place.
Love?
Free nightclub entertainment.
Yeah, he's a jerk.
It's good to see you doing so well. The boys down in Sacramento were starting to get worried.
With all due respect, the boys down in Sacramento can bite me. When that creepy Sagan guy burned down my speakeasy, did the Sacramento boys lift a finger to help me back on my feet? No.
Well,
And when that weasel accountant McFly went and blabbed to the feds, did the Sacramento boys help me get rid of the evidence? No. But I had to put 3 more cops on my payroll to pull that one off.
okay, but
Nothing. When you get back to Sacramento, you let JJ Valenti know that Kid Tannen expects a little more respect for his efforts in the future. Understand?
no problem, kid. It's a nice place you got here.
Ain't it? I picked out all the statuary myself when I was traveling through Greece.
I can tell. It's got that tannin touch.
Thanks.
Alright, now we're done with him.
See you, kid.
Yeah, whatever.
Now let's go back over here and talk to Trixie for a little bit.
Trixie?
Yeah?
Yep.
Guess who's waiting in the alley to talk with you?
Buddy?
The one and only. It wasn't easy to track him down. I had
Cover
to...
for me, cue ball. I'm taking a smoke break.
Had a girl.
Yep, and unfortunately Kid notices something, so yeah.
Hey, you!
Huh?
Yeah, jerk. I saw you making eyes at my unit.
Sorry, pal. I don't have time for a fight.
Why, you? I'll never get to Carnegie Hall at this rate. All right, fella. I think you're done for the night. Hey, where do you think you're going?
Me?
Yeah, you. What do you know about this?
Nothing.
Uh-oh. That didn't sound good.
Trixie?
Breaks over, cue ball.
Whatever you say, babe.
What was that?
We better talk to Trixie and find out what happened.
Trixie?
Yeah?
What happened in the alley with Arthur?
I don't want to talk about it.
What about your insurance policy?
There ain't no insurance policy. After tonight, I'm tossing it in the furnace and burning it up.
Come on, Trixie. Can't you tell me what happened out there?
No!
Then at least give me the evidence you got on Kid.
No, I made a deal with myself. As soon as tonight's set is over, evidence goes up in smoke.
Uh-oh,
Break a leg out there.
Thanks.
we better head outside and see what's going on. Or what went on, anyways. Uh-oh. That's not good.
Artie?
You missed a hell of a party, buddy.
Kid! What happened?
Oh, you're gonna love this. So, I'm hanging out in the club when all of a sudden I get an urge to drain the lizard, right? I come out into the alley, and who do I see? None other than that scrawny, subpoena-answering rat, Arther McFly. And get this! The little worm's whispering away all conquistadorial like, with my Trixie!
Oh, no.
Naturally, I pull out Kid Jr. and prepare to put a couple bullets in McFly's head, which causes Artie's nose to start bleeding because he's a big wuss. And then,
What?
Trixie literally gets down on her knees and begs me to let him live.
Huh?
Seriously, down on her knees crying and begging for McFly's life.
So, what did you do?
What could I do? I fired 2 shots in the air and told Artie to take a hike.
Oh, that was merciful.
Hey, I got plenty of mercy. Besides, now Trixie owes me big time. And Kid Tannen always collects on his debts. Always.
Alright, that explains the puddle of blood. And thankfully, yeah. As you can tell, if Artie got shot, Marty would be fading out. Of course, he could probably get shot and not die, but I don't know. I've never been shot, and I hopefully don't ever intend to.
What's it gonna take to get Trixie to squeal on Kid?
Now, anyways, yeah, we need to talk to Trixie again.
Trixie?
Yeah?
I talked to Kid.
Oh?
He told me about Artie.
Oh.
It was awesome of you to plead for his life.
And it was awesome of Kid to spare it. So you see why I gotta get rid of all the dirt I got on Kid. As long as he's loyal to me, I gotta stay loyal to him.
Break a leg out there.
Thanks.
However, you know what we gotta do now? We gotta make it look like that Kid killed Arthur. Or Artie. How do we do that exactly? Well, remember that Hall of Fame that he set up? We need a picture.
You think you could draw a picture of this guy?
Sure. Hey, that looks like that Artie McFly think.
Never noticed that before. Hey, can you give him a hat like Artie wears?
Voila!
Nice job.
Now, go tell them chumps at the New Yorker.
Man, that really looks a lot like my dad. And my granddad.
Yep. And now remember that blank spot over here on the wall?
Sorry about this, Dad.
Yep. Now, of course, we need to go back and talk to Trixie again. If I could get Marty to walk over there.
Trixie?
Yeah?
About Artie McFly.
What about him? Have you heard from him? Is he okay?
I think something bad might have happened to him.
What? You mean Kid went back on his promise?
Yeah, that's right.
Oh no! Oh, poor Artie! Poor sweet little Artie!
I know.
That rattlesnake Kid! He can't get away with this!
You gonna turn over the evidence you got against him?
Am I ever? Just watch me! Wait a minute. What evidence do you have that Kid bumped Artie off?
It's just a hunch.
Keep your hunches for the racetrack. It ain't nice to get a girl all worked up over unsubstantiated rumors.
Okay, so Kid spared Artie's life, but it doesn't make him a saint.
Believe me, no one knows that better than me. But if Kid can let Artie off the hook, I guess I can let him off the hook. Know what I mean?
About Artie McFly.
What about him? Have you heard from...
I think something...
You think?
Yeah.
And you think Kid did it, so you think I'd better hand over what I got on him.
Yeah.
Well, I think you'd better come back when you got something a little more...
Break a leg out there.
Thanks.
How do I get this to trigger?
A pretty bunch.
Now, how did I get her to look over at the wall? That is, that's how you're supposed to get her to do it, but...
Trixie?
Yeah?
But, no, none of these options.
Break a leg out there.
Thanks.
Let me have a look at my hints. I need to talk to him about the Wall of Fame, okay. I thought I already did that, though.
Hey, what?
So about this, portrait gallery of yours.
What about it?
What's it all about? Who are those guys?
The caricatures hanging along the wall of honor commemorate those who are no longer with us on account of having ticked off one Irving Kid Tannen.
The guys the kids killed?
Of course not. They're just a bunch of guys that Kid didn't particularly like, and that at a later date turned up dead. It's what do you call it? A circumstantial coincidence. Yeah.
Alright, that should be able to trigger it.
Talk to you later.
Hey, look, a paying customer.
Yeah, that should be able to trigger it. I don't think I talked to him about that earlier like I should have.
Trixie?
Yeah?
Yep, sure enough, there's the option.
About Artie McFly.
What about him? Have you heard from him? Is he okay?
I think something bad might have happened to him.
You think?
Yeah.
Well, I think you'd better come back when you got something a little more solid.
Yep, I think you should look at the wall.
I don't know how to tell you this, but I think you should check out the Wall of Fame.
Why? What is it? Artie! I don't believe it! We had a deal! Artie was supposed to be safe!
I don't know what to say.
Well, I do. Felony tax evasion.
What?
Before he died, Artie was teaching me about all sorts of stuff. Literature, history, accounting. And I made a big discovery while I was copying all of Kid's books. This establishment ain't entirely on the up and up.
Really?
Oh, I knew about all the gangster stuff. That kind of thing you expect from tough guys like Kid. But when I found out he ain't been paying taxes on his speakeasy profits, well, cheating Uncle Sam is one step over the line. Once I turn this over to the police, they'll throw the book at him. This book! Hey, copper!
Yeah, he doesn't look like he's in any condition to, he doesn't look like he's in any condition to do anything right now about it.
He's not interested. Figures. Half the police force is in Tannen's pocket.
Give me a few minutes to work on him. I've got a hunch he'll come around.
Boss? You mind? I'm trying to have a good time here.
I think you'll want to see this.
Uh-oh.
Are you crazy? Bringing a stick of dynamite into my club?
That's just it, boss. It's all over the place. I think our speakeasy arsonist is getting ready to strike again.
There he goes, out the secret entrance. Alright. So now, we have to get Officer Parker interested in what Trixie has to say. But we'll save that for next time. Later.